Alright, welcome to the install video for the Rock Blocks mud flaps for the 2019 Plus Subaru Forester. To begin, we'll take out these three clips just by using a small screwdriver and gently pry until they pop, and then pull them out. Take your supplied hardware, and we're going to take two of the black nylon clips. Pull the fender liner out. Place your clip over the lower hole until the hole lines up, and on this upper one we're going to put the clip on the inner metal behind the plastic. And go ahead and line those holes up like so. Replace the fender liner, then take your small insert and put it in the lower hole. Now you can take your mud flap, and we're going to start with the lower hole. So we'll take our longer 1.25 inch screw, grab the driver's side front flap. You want your logo facing the rear of the car. So we're going to take our screw, put it through the mud flap, put the spacer on there, and then you can take your Phillips head screwdriver, or I have a ratcheting short screwdriver. We'll go ahead and just start that lower one for now. It doesn't need to be all the way tightened quite yet. Now we'll take our 1-inch screws and washers and put those in the upper holes. So I'm going to start with this upper hole. Through the and into the clip. And start that a little bit, and then we'll move on to the middle hole. And go ahead and start that one by hand. Take our level, check and make sure that the mud flap is level. If your car is jacked up, you'll want to do this process after you've set it back down on a flat surface. So we'll go ahead, now that that's in position, make our final tightening to all three bolts. Repeat the same steps for the other side, and then you can move on to the rear. Alright, so to begin with the rear, these are the factory mounting holes that we'll be utilizing. If you have factory splash guards, they'll need to be removed. And then to start, we'll go ahead and take out these three inserts, same as we did on the front. Just gently pry them with your screwdriver and pull them out. From here, you'll need to gain access behind the fender liner, so just go ahead and kind of tuck it up like this. That should be sufficient. You just need access to this hole. We're going to prepare our clip that goes over that hole. If you take a screwdriver and expand the clip just a little bit, it allows it to go over the material much easier, saving you lots of headache. So just pry it open a little bit. Doesn't need to be a lot. Okay. So now with that open, we'll go ahead and pull the plastic out a little bit. If I can get in there. And then place that over that factory mount hole, lining up. Line that clip up with that factory mounting hole, and then we'll just go ahead and replace the fender liner back into its original location. We'll be good at this point to replace the factory clips for these upper two holes. And give that nice, satisfying click sound. Go ahead, push that one in. Alright, and now we are good to move to the next step. For the next, you'll take your red nylon clips included in the kit, and those will just be placed over these holes. Make sure that you align them up. The larger side goes behind and both the fender liner and the plastic have a nice little notch in them so that it doesn't push these back. So when those are in place, you can go ahead and grab your flap, and like the front, we'll go ahead and begin by mounting the inner hole. Grab a washer and the larger in diameter 1-inch screw, and we'll take that and we will fit that into that inner location. Just get it started by hand. Just a few turns. There we go. Now we will go ahead and take one of our skinnier 1-inch screws and a washer, and I'm going to go ahead and start with this upper mounting point back here. Again, you can just get it started by hand, a few turns. Once those two are in place, your mud flap should just hang there for a second. And for that third hole, we'll take another skinny 1-inch screw with a washer, line it up, and start that by hand. Then you can take your screwdriver or ratcheting screwdriver, and once you're finished snugging these all up in their final position, you can go ahead and repeat those same steps for the passenger side. Alright, and there we go.